Rhode Island State Police say 13 men from Rhode Island and Massachusetts were arrested in what they're calling Operation Guardian.
All suspects are accused of child exploitation after police say they communicated over the internet and arranged to meet up for sex. Eyewitness News reporter Alexandra Leslie is live in Providence, where police say all of the arrests took place. Alexandra?
Good evening. Although they wouldn't disclose where in Providence, state police allege that some of these men traveled as far as an hour and a half away to meet up with people who they thought were young teenagers. These are the faces of suspects nabbed in Operation Guardian. Rhode Island State Police say the undercover operation was planned over a few months. The Rhode Island Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force arrested 13 suspects for child exploitation crimes. The suspects from Rhode Island and Massachusetts range from 27 to 57 years old.
These suspects come from all walks of life, and there's no stereotypical child predator.
State police say a majority of the conversations with suspects took place during a two-day period last week.
The undercover ICAC detectives utilized 16 different social media applications and online classified ads to communicate with the suspects.
State police tell us all suspects thought they were communicating with kids aged 13 to 15 of all genders. The specific social media apps were not disclosed.
This type of operation demonstrates how dangerous social media is to our youth.
During their conversation, suspects allegedly arranged to meet up at various locations in Providence, where all 13 were eventually arrested.
Each person was charged with the indecent solicitation of a child. Some also had additional charges, to include electronically disseminating indecent material to a minor in possession of cocaine.
Police also learned this suspect, Tommy Fitton, was a known sex offender in Massachusetts. Police say his registration expired in July, but he had been living in Pawtucket. Now, state police say Fitton was held as a Superior Court violator, and all other suspects were arraigned and released with conditions earlier this week. But police say more arrests could be coming. I'll explain why new at 6. Live in Providence, Alexandra Leslie, Eyewitness News.
First, new details on a months-long undercover operation that's led to the arrest of more than a dozen suspected child predators.
25 members of the Rhode Island Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force took part in Operation Guardian. State police announcing the results this morning.
Eyewitness News reporter Alexandra Leslie learned how police carried out the sting. She continues our local coverage now from Providence.
State police say Providence is where these suspects agreed to meet up with who they believe to be young teens. But the operation doesn't stop with the 13 arrests made. Police tell us more could be coming.
You do take the worst people off the streets.
The Rhode Island Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force targets those who indecently solicit underage kids on the internet. Thursday, state police shared details about its most recent operation, dubbed Operation Guardian. Police say 13 suspects believe they were speaking with kids aged 13 to 15 years old.
Suspects arranged to meet these purported juveniles for various sexual acts at a predetermined location.
Police tell us they used 16 social media apps and online classified ads to eventually meet up in Providence. While 13 were arrested, state police say more arrests could be coming.
So these other people may or may not have shown up, but the crime was committed. So there's some legal process that's entailed that we're going to have to try to figure out who those people were.
The ICAC task force averages about 88 arrests and 348 investigations per year, and state police say they have no intention of slowing down to catch child predators.
We will use all available resources and will go to any length to find you, to arrest you, and prosecute you to the full extent of the law.
State police say one of the men was a known sex offender in Massachusetts, and he was held as a Superior Court violator. All other suspects were arraigned and released earlier this week. Reporting in Providence, Alexandra Leslie, Eyewitness News.